Hey dudes, we've got a lot of questions on how to do ab exercises or which ones are our favorites. Well, we're here to show you because we have the top 5 favorite ab exercises you can do right here at home. So get ready because we're about to get started. First exercise on the list is going to be the twisting crunches. What you want to do is lie flat on the floor. Your knees are going to be bent with your heels close to your hips. You want to place your hands behind your head, just lightly touching the back of your head. You don't want to be pulling on the neck or anything because that'll cause a little bit of pinch in the neck or a possible injury. And what you want to do is also remember, as you crunch in, lifting the chest and shoulders off the ground, you want to be pushing your hips and lower back into the floor, flexing in the spine, giving that nice contraction in those abs. And you're also going to be twisting the opposite elbow to the opposite knee, involving a little bit more of the transverse abdominis and also the obliques, getting a nice squeeze at the top and then slowly letting it down to the bottom position and alternate to the next side. So you want to rep these out, get a nice burn in those abs, and trust me, you'll feel it. Number 2 on the list is going to be the knee pull-ins. What you want to do with this exercise is get in the push-up positions. Your hands are going to be about shoulder width apart and your feet are actually placed on a cloth or a towel. So when you pull in with those lower abs, you're crunching inward, flexing the spine so the knees come up to the chest when you're in that push-up position. Getting that nice squeeze in those abs and then straighten your body back to the beginning position, which is going to be the push-up position, and repeat this process. Feet are going to be placed together so that way your knees are together also. It's going to fit right inside your hands as you crunch those knees up, and you're going to be pushing them back, and you're going to rep these out, and you're going to feel a nice burn in the lower abs and also the top of the abs too, and get that nice look. All right, on to lying windshield wipers. So what you want to do is lie down on the floor on your back, and you're going to bring your feet and legs up into the air so that way your body is at a 90-degree angle. Your hands are going to be placed on the floor for support, nice and wide, and you're going to be taking those legs and basically act just like a windshield wiper. So you're going to start either to your left or to your right. You're going to be pulling them to one side, getting that nice stretch in your transverse abdominis and obliques, and you're going to bring them to the top position and then right to the other side, getting that nice stretch in the opposite transverse abdominis and oblique, and you're going to continue this process just like a windshield wiper, working all those nice core and abs and strength, and you're going to be continuing this until you get that nice burn. Buff dudes, roll out. Because what we're going to do is take a little roller wheel, or if you don't have a roller wheel, just take a cloth or a towel on the floor, if you have hardwood floors that is, or linoleum. And what you're going to do is get on your knees, you're going to be placing your hands on the cloth or grab the rollout wheel, and you're going to be rolling it outward, straightening your body so it's in a plank position still on your knees, getting a nice stretch in those abs. You're going to hold it just for a split second in that position, and you're going to be pulling inward with the abs and also the lower back into the top position where you're on your knees and your hands placed either on the floor or the roller wheel. And you're going to continue this process. One thing you got to remember is you will feel it in your lower back, and that's the good thing about this exercise. It's more of a core-based exercise, meaning it's going to hit those abdominis, but it's also going to hit the erector spinae as well. So you're going to get that nice strength as well as the good look in those abs too. Last but not least is going to be planks. One of the best exercises and also most simplest exercises you can do for core strength. But you should never forget it, because this exercise in particular is going to build that strength in that core that's going to help out with many other lifts, such as squats, deadlifts, bench press, I mean, you name it. So what you want to do with this exercise is go ahead and place on the ground. Instead of a push-up position, you're actually supporting your body on your forearms. And the forearms are going to be placed right about in line with your shoulders. So the elbows and shoulders and the arms are going to be at a 90-degree angle. You're going to be on your toes. Your core is going to be really tight. You want to get in that straight position. So what you want to do is really try to hold this position as long as you can. So start out, see how long you can last, either be 30 seconds, a minute. Once you get up to 2 minutes, you know you're buff enough to move on to the progression, which we're going to have to include in another video because that's number 5, and we're going to wrap this up right there. All right, dudes, well, that wraps up our top 5 favorite exercises that you can do for abs right here at home. But we're not done yet because we had a lot of questions regarding how to build those big blocky abs. Well, you got to be in the gym because you want to add a lot of weight to those abs. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out with a separate video on what to do in the gym, placing a lot of weight and load on those abs to build a nice big blocky, buff dude style. And remember, dudes, if you have any suggestions for future exercise tutorial videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Stay buff, dudes.